Okay, let's look at the Alta 2850 KRL. It's a rear living room setup, one of my favorites. I'll tell you, if I was buying again, this would be the way I'd go. I just love that huge rear window in the back to look out at the place where you're staying. But we're gonna start right here. Look at this huge storage because it has a drop frame. Very well finished. You even have a control right there. You can go in and out with your awning right there. And then you have this little power outside, 110 power. You can see how nice they got all the aluminum in here, welded nicely, just so clean looking. And then right over there we're gonna go look at next is an 1800 watt inverter. Most campers don't come with an inverter because they're kind of spendy. This guy comes with it. We get a special price because it comes from the factory that way. 2 batteries, not just one. We're gonna fill the propane tanks for you. Electric tongue jack right there. Even a little spot to put all your little gadgets here, your safety chain hookups. And then this guy sits right in here, just like that. And we come around. Now, just like a fifth wheel, you got all your hookups right here instead of uglying up the entire outside. And then if you want to run some water, your city water, you run it right down and out through the bottom of the camper so you can keep the door shut. Again, 1800 watt inverter, inverted outlets, your light right there for the front cap. This light right here, you could set it to sensor mode, and then when you open the door it'll automatically come on the light. So the 30 amp controller, you can put an app on your phone, so anything you could do there, you can keep an eye on that. Little spot right there, so you can put the slide in and out right from here instead of having to always go inside. Hot and cold water shower out here. This right here puts your power on. So now you have power to 12 volt power to everything, or you can shut it off just like that. Cable and satellite hookups, and like I say, that was for the front cap light. Solar on the roof, 200 watt solar up on the roof. Oh, did you hear me slam that? It's called a slam latch, and you could actually do it on these because they're metal and metal. So, oh John, why are you slamming it so hard? You're gonna break it. No, I'm not. So right out here, this is cool. Look, you can get to your pulls right here. You don't have to climb out underneath the camper. There's your dump spot. Little light back here for when you're dumping. Front and back. 4 separate motors, electric stabilizing jacks, the best you can get on the market. Black tank flush. We're gonna walk by the back over here by the slide. These are about 4 inches apart, makes this so much stronger. Look, even your Goodyear tire, you can pause that right there and look at the warranty they give you. There's a no excuses warranty on that, which means for the first year, even if it's your own fault, you're gonna get warranted on the tires. So there's the back jacks. Again, they're individual, so you have one here and you got one on the other side. 50 amp service. Spare tire comes with the ladder. It is it is backup camera prepped. So if you want a backup camera, we can put that on for you. And then spray port right here, so you have hot and cold on the other side, and then you have freshwater spray port right here. And you have the flip up steps on both ends of the camper, not just the one. And then right underneath here, there's a metal storage box. So if you have dirty pieces of wood or anything that you don't want in your nice clean storage area, you could put it back here. Marine grade speakers, very important. See how big they are? They can handle the rain and the water outside. Tankless water heater right there. If you want to put a TV out here, there's your plugs. There's the backer. You don't want to tackle it, bring me a mount. I'll do it for you. Well, my techs will. I don't do that stuff. Right there, you can hook up Fido. 200 watt solar on the roof, like I said earlier. Nice rims. Now, here's the cool part. Recliners in the back. Nice huge windows. You could look out at everything you went to see. The reason you're going camping. You can charge your phone right there. You could plug in. It's got a 12 volt plug. Nice little end tables on each side. A little bit of storage right there if you wanted to put your glasses in there or your phone. Cup holders, more storage right here. Working windows all the way around. Storage up on the top. Huge windows in the living room right there too. I'm going to show you this in a second. This is a pull-out couch, the easiest I've ever seen. I'm going to do it with one hand and hold the phone here that I'm videoing on with the other in a minute. So, dining room table right there. You got a table and 4 chairs. Super nice. Ducted heat. Fireplace. So you got electric heat and propane heat. So if you just want to take the chill out of the air, fire that up, sit in your recliner, watch the morning show, and boom, there you go. Sound bar right here, a little more storage up top, and then pull this down, unclip this guy, and guess what you have back here? A whole ton of storage. And this is all on one of the best built frames that you're gonna find in the industry. Vacuum bonded floor, walls, ceiling, slide out, everything is solid. Flip up, more countertop, big sink, drawers. There's lights up underneath there, ducted heat into the walls. Look at this down here. You got a nice little spot for hiding your cat or dog food. Yes, some people bring cats. Right here, cup washer. So you done drinking, whoosh, wash it, goes right down into the sink. Really slick. Nice big stainless steel sink. 15K air conditioner, standard. Doesn't have to be an upgrade, so they save money by all buying all 15Ks, not having to upgrade you. Very well built cabinetry, very good looking cabinetry. Microwave, oven. There's even a little nightlight. You push that, this glows right around here. Knife stand. Obviously, if you don't have kids in here, you could put some knives out. This just flips up. You can get to your oven. Remind me, I got to get back to that sofa. As soon as I'm coming back in here, we're going to do that. I just have to use the other hand. So, porcelain toilet. Not some piece of plastic that's hard to clean. You roll up your towels, they'll look super cool right here, especially if you do some like colors and stuff like that. That'd be slick. So right here you got a nice big, I mean, this is a huge shower. 3 of me can fit in here easy, and I'm not a little guy. Super tall, extra 2-inch tall ceiling. This just grabs super easy, pulls right across. So you have a nice solid shower curtain, not some flimsy thing. More storage, sink in the bathroom. Nice big medicine cabinet right there. And then again, your tankless on-demand water heater. You can set the temperature of the heated water right there. So if you don't want to take a chance on scalding yourself, you can set the temperature not too hot. 2 air conditioners in this again, so that's why you got the 50 amp service. King size bed standard. And really nice nightstands, hanging storage there, drawers, all your plug-ins for your phone, attachments, everything is nicely included. Lights up underneath there. Spot for a TV if you wanted the last couple hours at night, you're going to bed. I'm going to lift up the bed here. Now, underneath the bed, most beds, it's just a big open hole. There's drawers under here. It's very useful. Instead of just having a big open hole, you got some drawers to hide your stuff. Plywood, not particle board. Blocked up so this gas strut is nice and solid on there. Makes it easier to open and close. Even where the hinges in the back, it's doubled up for extra solid. This is the stuff you're not going to find on cheap campers. This is the stuff you want to look for. Alright. Heading back in the living room, I said I would show you how this operates. Hopefully you didn't fast forward to this spot because everything I talked about in between was pretty important. So, I'm going to do this, holding this with my left hand, doing it with my right hand, taking off these, they're just Velcroed on, setting them on the table for now. So, this You hear the Velcro. It's going to flip down in a minute here. But I'm going to grab it right there, and it's just going to lift basically 2 fingers up. I'm not lying, 2 fingers up. I'm going to stop halfway. See? It just flops right down. Try to stay back so you see. Flops right down. Look at that. 2 adults easy. Oh, my pillows are going to fall back there. No, they won't, because I'm going to do that. Look at that. So slick. Easiest couch to use in the industry. That's the way to do it. So if husband's snoring, kick him out into the living room. He won't be so sad, or you sleep out here. Oh, I gotta show you this too. You know, yeah, there's a fridge, great, but bottom freezer, really cool. Best thing about it, oh, I'm right-handed, so I'm gonna open it this way. Well, hey John, I'm left-handed. Okay, so open it that way. Awesome, right? Both sides. And it's huge, big, huge fridge. Because of that solar on the roof, this fridge runs off the batteries. No matter what, you're charging the batteries either off the solar, or you're charging it off pulling with your truck. When your truck's plugged in, it's charging. Or when you're at a campsite plugged in, it's charging the battery. So no matter what, you're charging, even if you got to use a generator. So I'm going to put this back. Well, you know, I might take a nap. You know what? That's a good idea. Don't tell the boss.